Hey everyone, it's Eri and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, it's gonna be on these Kokie's Professional Artist Palette. I have 3 of them. So the first one is the Utopia one. I also have the Treasure one and then the Peachy Queen one. This one is actually my favorite right here. So Kokie Cosmetic recently just came out with these 3 eyeshadow palette, and these palette, they look so good. Like, just look at the packaging on it, and then it has like gold and also the gold on the back with like a little sticker with the name and the shade on it. So I do really like the packaging of these. You could tell they're not cheap when it came to their packaging compared to other makeup company. Like, I'm not saying all makeup company have cheap packaging, but some of them you could just tell that it's cheap, you know. But these one, they are really good. So I do also like the packaging of these. So these retail for, if I'm correct, $15. I will find the price and put it somewhere on the screen here if I'm not correct, but I think they retail for $15. I got these 3 in a giveaway, so I won them in a giveaway, and today I'll be using them just to show you guys a first impression of how they work. Before we start, I want to do some swatches for you guys, so let's go ahead and do that. This is the Peachy Queen palette. These are the top row. You can't really see them because they are more like a transition shade. This is the second row. And then this is the last row. This palette we have here, it's the Utopia one. This is how it looks like. It's really pretty for the spring. This is the first row. So as you guys can tell, like, these shade doesn't show up as nice as I want them to because they are more like transition shade, like how I mentioned earlier. This is the second row. And then this is the last row. This one, it's called Treasured. And these are the beautiful shade in this palette right here. This is the top row. As you guys can tell, I'm not that good at doing swatches, but bear with me. This is the second row. And then we have here the last row. Now we are done with the swatches. Let's jump right into the video. Alright guys, so I have already finished the whole face. I just kind of saved the eyes for this part. So I'm going to go ahead and start with this palette right here. This is the Peachy Queen palette. This kind of reminds me of the Modern Renaissance almost, but the color is really different. Like, the shade is really different. So for the transition shade today, I'm going in with this one right here. So I have used this one before. I recently just used it when I went out, and it's really nice. It blended differently from this time because this peach perfect powder, it really ruins the whole application for me whenever I use it. So that's basically what it's doing, because I use it to set my concealer on my lid. So that's basically why I'm having a hard time. Now I'm going into the Utopia palette, and it's this one right here. I have not used this one and the other one yet, so this will be my first time using this palette. I will be going into this shade right here, and I will be putting that into my eye socket right above my crease and just blend it out like how I usually do. I kind of zoomed in the camera just so you guys can see what I'm doing. Sometimes I forget to like zoom in the camera for you guys, so I am really sorry for that. Alright, so now I'm going back with the transition shade, which is this one right here. Just gonna go ahead and blend the top part together. Now going back into the Peachy Queen palette, I will be using the darkest shade in the palette, which is this one right here. And I'm just going to go ahead and put that onto my crease. And then I'm just going to go back in with my transition shade and just blend everything in. Alright, so now to cut the crease, I'm going to go in with my NARS concealer. If you guys always watch my videos, you guys know that I always cut my crease with this concealer. Now I'm going into this palette called Treasured, which is this one right here. So I haven't used this one as well, so it will be my first time using this one. And I will be going into this beautiful shade right here. I was thinking between these two, so I think I will just go with this one right here. And I'm just gonna go ahead and put that right on top of where I have the concealer. Now going into this beautiful shade right here, I'm just gonna go ahead and put that on the outer crease where I have the concealer. As you can see, I just kind of like put on the outer corner and kind of like make it blended in. Now I'm going in with this Note Ultra Black Dip Liner. I ran out of my NYX cosmetic ones, so I'll be using this one. Now going in with this Kush Mascara from Milk. And I'm just going to go ahead and top my lashes. Now I'm going into my Utopia palette. I will be using this shade right here, and I'm just going to go ahead and apply that to the bottom lash line. And then I'm just going to blend out with the pencil brush, and I'm just going to keep doing this until I get it to the shade I want. Going back into Treasure, I'm using this shade right here, and I'm just going to put that right onto my inner corner. I'm also going to put that right on my brow bone right here. For lashes today, I will be using these Eyelure collaboration with Ann Lee. So these lashes are in the style So Lush, I believe. I just think this will be perfect for this eye. Now I'm going into this Note Smoky Eye Pencil, and this is in the shade number 4 Cooper. And I'm just going to put that on my waterline on the bottom of the eyes. Alright guys, so to finish the whole look, I'm going in with this Note Mineral Matte Lip Cream in the shade number 6 Got Red. So this is what it looked like.